Hey guys, how you doing today? So I have a question for you guys. Going into next season, which next season is probably more than likely going to be this upcoming Tuesday, I'm guessing. So, rank is going to reset, of course. But I have a question for you guys. Me and Royal Penguin will be doing a duo queue series next season. And I was curious if you guys want me to continue with a solo queue series and a duo queue series, or you just want me to do one of them. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts and opinions and what content you would like to see and the best educational content I can post for you guys. But the question of the day is, how did you get Plat 1 your first season? Been playing for 4 years and my highest is Plat 3. Well, for me, man, I played console for 5 years. I played the game at the highest level on console, which was, Diamond and Champion. When Champion came out, I was Champion every season. So a lot of people will have this misconception of console players being, like, stupid, and when they switch over, they're going to be, like, bronze or something, but right away, like, I honestly just played a lot, and I ended up just being Plat 1 for like a .9 KD, and I just tried my best to learn and play as much as possible so I can get better mechanically, because something that was, like, really messing me up personally was my mechanics. It was very bad, and, like, my aim and mechanics just in general is still not the best, but it's something I focused on and I worked on, and I'm still working on now. And there's some minor things like getting used to PC since everybody can aim now. It takes a higher skill level to play the game, especially at higher ranks, because there's a lot of coordination involved and a lot of utility usage and all that. So for you, since you're Plat 3 and you've been stuck in it for 4 years, I would honestly just say play more or play with better people, because Plat 3, that's not bad. Nothing like there's so many people that struggle to get out of like silver and gold and all that. So Plat 3 is very good. But I would try to focus on breaking down like your issues as a player and trying to grow upon that. But solo queuing can definitely cause, to be stuck in that same rank. But you're just probably like not either playing enough, or you're just, you don't have enough experience yet, because you could have been playing for 4 years. But every season you could be playing like 80 games at most. Okay, so my team banned Clubhouse, so we're either going on border or coastline, and we're going to coastline. Now, personally for me, I would have probably banned coastline just because like we're on defense, and coastline is such a heavy attacker sided map, so it's a little bit harder to defend, but if we get one defense in, we should be more than fine. Alright, so Blackbeard, Valkyrie, and Mirror's banned. Valkyrie's a very good band for coastline because, just in general, like, Valkyrie's a great operator, but her potential of just having, like, cams in such tight spots, it's just very easy to, get rid of, get easy C4s off, and you don't really want that. You don't want them having that extra intel. I'm bringing a Bandit because on coastline, the 4 quad walls, you're going to want to keep, these bandit off, because people will go on the roof and get a cutoff from the roof. Because if they get these 4 quad walls, what happens is they can get angles from, the roof, and you can't really rotate back, and you can't play pink bar. And if you can't play pink bar, you're kind of screwed. We also don't have anybody for rotate, which just sucks. Jaeger also didn't give me an ADS behind Aqua, so I can't play Aqua now. That's kind of crappy. I should have asked him, but I don't know. That's a very default thing, is to put an ADS behind Aqua bar. They're nading behind Aqua on Aqua bar. Zofia.
Yep, on bow.
Be advised, Op located a bomb.
You're slam.
That's Sophia and Habana. Oh yeah. I don't see anybody on Cool Vibes right now, or Cool Vibes game. I hear maybe somebody in Blue Bar on a drone.
There's a drone top main right now.
Okay, I'm getting out cam.
I think one's on the roof, one's probably VIP.
Yeah, he's supposed to drop Aqua. He dropped Aqua, sound call. Iana Clo coming in Aqua.
Fuck.
Bomb outside Aqua.
Operator standing.
Aqua repel. Okay, so they pushed Aqua very heavy, and I chose to just be that aggressive because, like, I know we need one defensive round, and since I don't have an ADS behind an Aqua bar, I'm kind of stuck to play behind couches, and I just kept changing my position.
Yo, Pat,
What's up?
you Garfield?
Yeah. With Iana, I thought she faked out the Iana cloak because that's what usually happens. Alright, but no, Iana, like, I thought she faked out her cloak. That's why I waited, and I would have, like, realistically, like, swung. But, you know, he still kind of gave me the easy frag. Now, you're going to want to always make this, like, shoot this open. Because you can always get the blacktop angle or courtyard. And if they jump in kitchen window, they won't be able to get a safe plant. A lot of people reinforce that, and it's a big no-no. Okay, I'm not too sure where I want to put my second Maestro cam. I think I might just put it up on this shelf. I don't know how good this is. It's honestly probably a bad, you know, Maestro. Actually, this is actually pretty good. You can see inside sunrise. I can see, you know, if they jump in window, that's actually very good. Punching down service. I still have this red dot in suppressor on, sadly, so. Not too sure if we have any barb on bathroom. Okay.
You open your hatch.
Outside mud is Ash. She's going blue bar window, Ash. She's about to jump in. She's still on one ping, bro. Good shit.
Jackal's in main lobby. Wait on the desk.
Heard? Sounds like outside bathroom door, guys. I'm the only one in sight at the moment. Yeah. About to be in bathroom, Capital. That's Cap. Heard.
Watch out, Izzy.
I'll hold your cam.
Just red pinger.
Right side. That's right side. I can cool vibes.
Okay.
This is a free kill to swing him. Free has killed your life. Ah, he pushed the right side and now droning behind the bar.
Where's Cade?
Lobby.
Okay.
In the hallway door.
Pebbles, okay.
Last operator.
It's like 40 health. Oh, he's on your bathroom.
No, yeah.
Seconds left.
Trying to crawl through the road. You have to go through the door.
Op 4 eliminated.
Good calls.
Successful.
I didn't want to initially swing that Cade, or like that IQ when she was on the right side, because I was very unaware where Cade was. So I was very hesitant because I don't want to give him IQ her ones, and that's why I was very like hesitant, because like in a 2v1 scenario, what you want to do is try to play off of your teammate instead of giving the enemy his ones, for example. I swing, I potato, and if I get shit on, then Cade's stuck in a 1v1. That's why I try to communicate where he was, like initially. Okay, so on double bar, usually you really do need to bring a smoke. So I'm gonna do a basic smoke setup for blue bar. If you ever get this many defensive rounds on coastline, you're gonna want to do what I'm doing in this setup. Yeah, can I get some ADSs on B-bomb?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna want to place the shield around like the mud door, and what I'm doing here is putting holes in the feet so they can't just walk in. Thank you. That's very like kind of situational. You can reinforce it if you want, but I'm just doing it so like it puts more pressure on them. You need to put these courtyard holes so they can't just immediately take blue bar and go for a plant behind the bar and have cover. He gave me all 3 ADSs. Hopefully this should stop anything that's coming in to get the shield. I'm a little worried about my teammates' positioning because, you know, we have everybody roaming basically, and they can kind of just take office. Now, the only issue with these holes like this, I would maybe reinforce the left side, is this window here. Because now I can't swing out to my right or rotate. I'm kind of playing my entire life here.
You guys repelled an aqua belt. Jaeger. Too much, bro.
David
You
Ging,
missed from me.
outside mud.
Sunrise window.
Yeah, last scene. Burning ADS in mud.
Jackal track. Mud dead.
That's Yang, I believe. Where's that goo?
Op 4 has located a bomb. You know what to do.
Top floor.
I used the smoke there, so like, because the Ying was burning the ADSs, I didn't want her to burn all of it and just push in. Smoke pushes her back, so the ADSs can basically reload. Outside sunrise window still, sound call.
So cool vibe.
Almost just shot her back.
Op 4, last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. Successful.
Alright, so this guy thinks I'm cheating, so he's trolling. Okay, so need to watch for spawn peaks, because it is sunrise. I mean, we are on coastline. You just randomly wallbang somebody.
Dagger.
Okay, Legion was on B-bomb. No, Vase, my bad. He's lit.
I'm gonna come with you, Ash.
Doc's fine with the bar. Or,
Double. Legion. Legion's down. Doc is. Yo, a game
I'm coming.
with Legion.
Elo is an aqua.
Last operator standing.
Someone's behind blue bar.
The diffuser is now secure.
Swinging on the A-bomb right now. You can nade. Literally on A-bomb,
Diffuser is
pushing
no
up.
longer in your possession.
I just saw her last second, man. I hate my life. I gotta pee so bad, though. Holy hell. No, that's my fault. Good try.
Been eliminated.
I gotta pee really bad, chat. Hey, so I got random picked Montang. So, alright, boys, got random picked Montang. Let's go.
Insertion in 10 seconds. 5
We'd love to
seconds
see it.
insertion.
For kitchen plant.
Yeah. Guys trying to say I'm acting like Garfieldisdoc.
You located a bomb.
But don't open the door. Don't.
Said don't open the door?
Yeah, he said don't. Okay, when you guys want to plant behind me once we clear utility?
Yeah, there's a shield to the right. There's an evil eye.
the maestro is
One
above
ADS.
the
Burn the
line.
ADS.
Brandy, that's on the
Anybody got that? Alright, he burned it.
Did you get the evil eye?
There's a shield right here as well.
Why did you smoke us? Can't. Man, down.
I have a smoke, but
Smoke deep, not us. Can't cover the fucking plant if we're planting in smoke.
I've got the shield.
putting a shield down.
Hold on, hold on.
On kegs. They're droning me out right now.
Over the plank, Concho.
Yo, on bomb, on bomb. And then kegs. On one ping.
The diffuser has been secured.
Captain, are you gonna go for
God. They had so much utility waiting for that, man. Alright, I don't know, we're trying to execute a plan, our sledge is up top, that's weird. Good try, we got this. That was my bad. I had to pee really bad, so I had a dip. But their counter strat was like, you know, they had enough utility to, you know, stop us from doing that basic plant. We tried to clear the util. I think the issue was we weren't all dead set on going for the plant. And they just had more utility, to be honest, man. So don't tell me they went penthouse. They went penthouse. Oh my god.
Told you.
What in the goddamn silver?
Is the video going security?
10 seconds before insertion.
Okay, if you're... They have a Mozzie again.
Mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
Okay, so...
Visuals near cool.
What do you guys want to go for? You want me to get VIP?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try and switch down the stuff off the wall.
Bomb has been located.
My teammates are stacked up there. That's a little scary. We didn't shoot default.
VIP wall is free. There's nothing on.
Okay, we need to establish guitar control, and we might even... Yeah, Mozzie's playing 90 right now, guys. Yeah, he's on double door right now. Mozzie, took out my cam. They need to establish control before I even take this shit, man.
This guy's like right next to the hatch, I think.
Mozzie's still on 1 ping.
Bathroom is clear. Legion's back on that.
He's on double door, man. VIP 90. He's laying down on 1 ping. He's standing up on 1 ping. He took out my second cam. We need to kill this Mozzie, man. Like, very bad. My teammates need to take hookah control.
You just repelling in plan.
Legion's in VIP.
Must recover
90?
the diffuser.
I can kill dog. That's 90.
Yeah, if you can pick me up, I can go for a plant. Okay.
Another one.
He went hookah side. 1 on site, guys. By the hatch. By the hatch.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Oh my god, bro.
We have been eliminated.
Yo, man, if you got no kills, can you run some more?
God, I don't think that's the issue. I think it's we're not executing properly. We don't have anybody taking 90 control / hookah, and we're all kind of stacked up in one balcony. Even though he is 0-4, I wouldn't really, you know, I don't know. I hate that mindset about, like, you know, you're playing like shit, so go fucking support. We're just not playing like off each other. Like, the other team just came back because we're not executing properly. Like, nobody. So when you're attacking that side and we went VIP, you need to take some type of billiard / like hookah control just so you can get the cutoff. So they can't flank like they just did. Like, we did initiate killing Mozzie, but besides that, like, we couldn't do anything once I got wall because we didn't even have guitar control. As you can tell, when it came down to you know, Ash was repelling in, the communication wasn't there, and, like, you know, there was no crossfire for the refrag because if somebody was in guitar initially, immediately when that Jaeger swings, he's dead. But we just didn't do it, so. Gotta watch out for the double window.
My air jab is deployed.
You must recover the diffuser.
Good, good, good.
Mozzie and office.
They're leaving bomb on roof, which you should never do, by the way, because like you have to rappel all the way up just to get it. You should leave it outside service, like where you plan on executing.
The diffuser is no longer in possession.
One's in lobby, Jaeger. He's walking into your security.
Meow, motherfucker.
Might be able to execute a plant here, guys.
Jaeger's.
One HP stick.
Jaeger's security.
4 last operator standing.
Loading new mag.
Now secured.
I'm planning.
Just hold that cross. Hold that cross. He's pointing.
Okay, so my teammates did a very good job that round of going up top, playing vertical, and, you know, pinching the guys off site. The reason why I didn't go upstairs with them and, you know, just stack up with them is because staying on service repel, I'm watching a cutoff, for example. Even though I didn't initiate into any gunfights, if they were to cross when I was watching it, I would either light them up or get an easy frag. So that's really trying to play off of like vertical play. It's something you should need to keep in mind, and you need to try to figure out how many people are playing like above, for example. Because like you don't want like, you know, Sledge and like 4 other people all in one area, because if you get C forward, you know, the multiple, you know, people are dying, and then it's just like it's a waste of a round. So you just need to think about like just your positioning. And don't ever leave bomb on roof, please. Like, oh my god, that's such a stupid idea. I want to get on cams for my teammates, but
Near a white window.
did they just burn the Runigate on hookah?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I just gotta check cams.
There's 2 on the roof still.
Watch my VIP hall, please.
Where?
Ash on the rappel on hookah window. She's like 30.
I'm back in hookah.
Yeah, someone on ruins.
On hookah window.
I'm trapped in VIP from the roof. I'm flank
They're executing in hookah.
One friendly remaining.
So right there, my issue after getting the Ash kill is going for that drone. Because like I knew I was gonna get swung from that hookah window, but like my teammates needed to rotate because like one was down in I think mud, and like I don't know, our positioning was kind of like all over the place because upstairs on that part of like on coastline, you don't really need to roam per se. Like a lot of people just like feel like they need to roam, and like that is just one of those, you know, sites that you don't need to roam very heavy. Like you can play under with C4s, but I don't know. I feel like people sometimes when they start losing bodies, they don't understand when to rotate, and I feel like, you know, my teammates needed to do something or make a play because like they kind of obvious they're executing in hookah.
You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location.
Alright, so we should have this attacking round in the bag. It's coastline. I'm gonna be worried if we can't get this simple attack down on a attacking sided map, but and we got opening frag. That's perfect.
You located a bomb.
I mean, he was peeking big window like an idiot.
Somebody's in aqua, I think.
That's a bad Mozzie. Yo, they have no hookah rotate, guys. Jaeger's on cool vibes. Nobody's in B at the moment. What'd you say?
I need you to burn. The vent.
Lucy dead.
Device ready.
On vase. Cool vibes.
One base.
I'm going drone 90.
Cool. On vase again.
It's Aqua.
Can you burn, please?
I
Base, Jaeger.
Side bar.
remaining.
And cool vibe.
might be able to plant, bro. He's planting in hookah, guys.
Bomb diffusion initiated. Protect the diffuser.
GG's.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Now, what we did right and what we did wrong in that game was we started like a very strong defensive team. Like the attackers weren't attacking properly, and we kind of just let the momentum swing back to the enemy team. But at the end of the day, we got the win, so that's all that matters. But something we did wrong, in my opinion, was just the lack of like communication, and just we're kind of just scattered all over the place, like even on defense, and it started to show later on into the game. And we weren't committing to like a full push. For example, like when we were going to go for that service Montang plan, even though there's so much utility, we had to do something, and we already like half of the team committed for it, but we had teammates across the map and whatnot. But it's just the way that we were positioned. For example, on that VIP take, if we had somebody taking hookah/vase, watching the cutoff to billiards and like 90, we wouldn't have got flanked by Vigil. We could have probably got an easy plant. And if we had somebody positioned in guitar, watching, you know, the swing into from theater, you know, once again, we would have got that easy frag, and we would have had the round 100%. But it's just the lack of just the coordination and understanding where everybody was the huge like reason why we were losing those rounds. We weren't putting ourselves in positions to win the game and win the rounds, so that's why, you know, it took us, you know, 9 rounds to just win the game. You know, and let me know your thoughts and opinions on today's game. What do you think are some things that, you know, I maybe didn't touch upon that I should have in this video? But besides that, thank you so much for watching the video. One love.